This is Good Taste Brekky with Chloe and Ellerina this morning on Juice 107.3. The Voice was on
my goodness.
last night, and one of the voices on there that we absolutely love, she migrated from America 15 years ago because she fell in love with an Australian, and now Australia is falling in love with her.
Cute.
Angela, Fabian, how are you this morning?
Oh, good. How are you guys?
So good. It was so good to see you back up there again last night. You did amazing.
Thank you so much. And it was just so exciting to even watch it myself. I was like, oh, my God, that's me.
Oh,
Yes, and you did so well in the battle against, it was
Jonathan.
Jonathan, yes.
Jonathan Wells. Yeah, thank you so much.
You were like, if it takes for me to do a few ohs to win it, that's what I'm going to do. And that is what you did, girl. You did that song. Those harmonies were insane, by the way. You actually had me standing up.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm so happy that I just was able to move people like that. It's such an easy song, but, well, it's not easy when you're singing against Jonathan Welsh, but the arrangement was just amazing. I really appreciated how they worked that song out. It was good.
Speaking of moving people, you had mentioned before that the reason why you're doing this, you're over 50, I'm sure you won't mind me saying that, and you want to show your kids or make them proud and show them that you can get out of your comfort zone and do something like this. Were they moved by your performance and by you being on television in general?
Oh, most definitely. My kids are so proud of me and my grandchildren. I've got grandchildren as well.
Oh, my goodness.
And,
You look too young to be a grandma.
Well, look, my husband, he's got two children, and then I've got two children from a previous marriage. So we've got 4 children, and we've got 6 grandchildren.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. I read somewhere as well that you spent some time singing for US troops overseas. What was that like?
Yeah, look, I did that for about 6 or 7 years, and it was amazing because I had a chance to, travel the world. That's where I got my travel bug. I had a chance to travel the world and see some of the war-torn countries and sing for the troops and, just touch people's hearts and everything. So it was a great experience, and it just opened my circle of life more, if I might say, or something like that. It was all just a great learning experience for me, and I enjoyed doing that.
Well, it obviously gave you a great deal of experience, and you can hear that in your voice as well, and you can constantly hear the emotions that do come out of your voice too. Now, Guy Sebastian last night had said to you that when you sing, there is this air of victory, which is so true. How did that make you feel hearing the comments like that from the judges?
Yeah, that was really nice. I mean, that was a really good way of putting it, because I never thought about that, coming out like that before, an air of victory. But I guess when you kind of listen to that song that we did yesterday, it is sort of like that, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was sort of like, I've made it to the, finish line, yes. And, I never would have thought that, but that was beautiful what he said, though, wasn't it?
It was so beautiful. Now, there has been quite a fair bit of controversy around this show this season. Have you actually been there while it's all sort of happening?
Look, I was just as surprised as maybe some of you might have been to see it on television, because it's just so busy, you don't get a chance to actually see everything that happens, but you might hear a bit of, might hear some things down the line of what might happen, or if you might talk to another contestant, like the tune yesterday with Steve and Jesse. It was, I heard about that, but I didn't know that it had made it big on television like that. So,
and Kelly and Guy,
I only just.
Yeah.
do they hate each other?
I don't think that they actually really hate each other. It's all just it's
For
television.
TV.
It's fun.
It's TV.
You gotta have a bit of drama in there.
Right.
No, they don't hate each other. Absolutely not.
What's it like being on Team George? What's he like?
Oh, he's amazing. He is absolutely amazing. I just love him so much. He's He's got a great personality, and he's got so much knowledge about the music and the music industry, and what he says. He's just pretty genuine. He's a pretty genuine guy, and I like what he says. I like the opinions and the advice that he gives other singers, whether it's good or bad, is going to be the truth.
Well, Angela, we are actually going to say goodbye to you now, but we're going to go out with your first audition where you actually sang Amazing Grace. Tell us about this and why you chose this song.
Look, I chose this song. I actually did this song for an Aretha Franklin tribute that I did, and it was a last-minute song. I hadn't rehearsed it at all, and when I did it on stage with my guitar player, Ray, we were like, okay, yeah, let's do the song, and then it just came out like that, and then I presented that song to The Voice, and then they were like, oh my God, we love it, Ange, and so that's how that song came about. But it is a special tune, especially for these times that are happening right now with the COVID and things that are going on in America. It just eerily fits. Like, I didn't think that, but it just fit, especially for these times that are going on, these trying times. So, like I said, during these trying times, with what's happening all over the world, that song just fits perfectly.
Yeah, it brings me to tears every time I hear it. You got to have a bit of faith and hope, especially in times like this. Angela, Fabian, thank you so much for joining us. We're looking forward to seeing how far you go in the show.
Yeah, I'm so excited for your journey.
Thank you guys so much, and thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You can catch The Voice again tonight on Network 9 at 7:30 right now. This is Angela Fabian singing Amazing Grace.